Good morning, guys. Today we are doing combining place values to subtract. This is basically thinking past just the ones place or just the tens place. It's something you do in your head more than you do on the page. So you can solve this any way you want, okay? I'm going to show you some techniques we can use, though. So as always, as this entire unit has been doing, we're going to estimate first. So let's go ahead and look. 476 is kind of close to 500. 269 is kind of close to 300. And I got those numbers because the tens place is a 7 and a 6, so I just went up 100. So 500 minus 300 is 200. That's how they got their estimate. All right, so when we're combining place values to subtract, we are, that's distracting. We're really just kind of looking at the tens and the ones together. Okay. So we know we can't take 9 away from 6, so we already know that this has changed into a 6. So 6 minus 6 is going to be a 0 here. And then we can continue on with the rest of that subtraction problem. So 16 minus 9 is 7. And then you just go about your business. 4 minus 2 is 2. Sometimes it's easier for us to combine them in our head first before we go through and do it individually. So I'm going to do number 2 with you, and I'm going to do it the way we usually do it in case that confused you. So first things first is we're going to estimate. 615 is kind of close to 600. 342, that's a tricky one. It's kind of in the middle. But I'm going to call it 300 because that 4 means we go down. So my estimate is 300. 600 minus 300, right? All right, so for this one, we just go through and look at the ones place first. 5 minus 2 is 3. 1 minus 4, can't really do that. Don't have enough pieces there. So we're going to go next door, change the 6 to a 5, the 1 to a 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2. All right, guys. And like I said, you don't have to do it my way. As long as it works, that's what matters. And this is review anyway. And then on the bottom, again, you have to read carefully to make sure you understand the word problems. So if you look at this, Bev scored 540 points. This was 150 points more than Ike scored. How many points did Ike score? So Bev scored more than Ike. Okay, we know that. This is tricky, right? Because it doesn't say you should subtract or you should add. But it does say Bev scored 540 points. That was 158 points more than Ike. So 540 is 158 more. So do I need to add or subtract? Well, Ike must have got less. So I must have to subtract, right? Because Bev scored more than Ike. And he scored this much. So we're going to take that much. We're going to start with the whole number, right? That's the total. That's the total number of points. But Bev scored 158 points more. So if I take away the 158 points, I should be able to figure out what I got. And I want you to finish that one on your own. You do not have to do number 11 today. And of course, do the quiz on the next page. So it's the same idea. And this is going to be some critical thinking for you guys. It might be a little bit frustrating. You're going to have to slow down and make sure you're reading carefully. Now, I put our strategy poster up yesterday with the different words that tell you if you need to add or subtract or multiply or divide. Go ahead and use those again, okay? And it looks like you're going to have a couple that are a lot of critical thinking. I know you got this. You just got to slow it down. All right, guys. I love you and miss you. Bye.